Welcome, friends. Good morning. It is currently 11:27. I'm going to make some itchy treats for my dog's itchy skin. So they're itchy treats for their skin. And I'm going to have you come along with me today. We have a very, very busy day. I have to make some treats. I have to film a really exciting video. And then I have to go to work, and I will be at work until about 10 p.m. So very busy, lots of things to do, but of course the dogs come first. We will also be unboxing a couple things and just chit-chatting through the whole process. So let's go get everything we need for these treats. Handy dandy blender. This thing is portable, so it has no cord. I should say it's cordless. I don't know if it's really portable, but it's cordless and it's like battery charged, so it makes it really, really nice. And I sure do love it. It was like $100 and it's been the greatest blender I've ever purchased. Next up, I need some sardines. Sardines are like the star of the freaking show. These ones are from Trader Joe's, and I do love them. I need to clean out my pantry. This is kind of terrible, but I think that's everything from the pantry that I need. As for the fridge, I need goat's milk and some bone broth. So let's see what we can find. Okay, bone broth, and then some goat's milk. We are almost out of goat's milk. All the ingredients you need are sardines, an egg, bone broth, and goat's milk, and plop it all in the blender. The thing about treats is they don't have to be very difficult. So treats I make take no time at all, and they are so easy to make. My dogs have really itchy skin. They've always had itchy skin. Zeus primarily has itchy skin. This one right here. Yeah. He's very, very itchy. And it also depends on the seasons. He has mostly like environmental itchiness. We went to the beach in August and they loved it. I would love to move to the beach or somewhere warm, but no itchiness. He was good. He was chill. He was happy. No itchiness. So I think it's definitely an environmental thing here, for him at least. Zia's not very itchy, but she gets this weird like allergy breakout. It usually happens after she gets brushed too hard or groomed too hard or goes into bodies of water too often, and she gets these like welts all over her body, and they're almost like scabs, and if you take the scab off, it's like a hole, a crater in her body, and her like hair comes out. It's insane. But we have figured out how to fix that. We give her what we call a blue bath, and it's changed the game for her little acne breakout flare outs. But back to the treats. I have my egg in here, and then now I'm going to add my sardines. I'm actually going to get a fork because I don't want to touch that with my gross, like with my fingers, and then make them all gross. So I'm just going to add the whole entire tin of sardines. Not going to lie, these treats smell vile and disgusting. Like, they are not for the faint of the heart, but once you freeze them, they don't smell as bad. So that is nice. So you add everything. The bones, the fishies, the liquids, literally everything. I'm trying so hard not to get this on my hands because it's kind of gross. It stays, it lingers, but that's all right. I'm gonna add some goat's milk and then some bone broth, and then that should be plenty. The goat's milk is really good for probiotics. I'm just gonna finish it off. And then the bone broth just gives it an extra flavor, taste profile, but vitamins, minerals, all that good stuff. I am so excited for Christmas. We are going to Texas with my whole entire family, so that'll be super fun. We've never done Christmas in Texas before. I really enjoy Texas. I like how it's warmer. I like that houses are a little bit cheaper in Texas. I live in Utah, and it's like impossible to buy a house here, so that's not fun. But you're gonna give this a major blend. This comes out really, really creamy. The goat's milk makes it pretty creamy. I always like to use a measuring cup with a spout so that it makes it pouring into the treat molds a lot easier. And the way I get my blender to not smell like vile and disgusting asshole all the time, I will immediately rinse this out and soak it in some dish soap so that it's done and dusted. Soap, water, I make sure it's all the way top to the blender like blades, and then I just let it sit for about 10 minutes. Super, super simple. Once I have my pouring spout ready, I'll take my molds, and these are my favorite molds of all time. They are stackable. They are so cute. I have so many of them. Literally so many. These ones need to be washed, but so many. They stack. They're easy to hold. These ones are cute because they're Christmas. So we are going to go ahead and pour our mixture into our mold. Now I just stack these guys on top of themselves and I pop it in the freezer for like 3 hours, sometimes overnight. But I'll pop them in the freezer, they'll be ready to go, and then I put it on their food pretty much every single day unless I'm doing some sort of omega oil or fish food. We also have Christmas set up. Christmas is so close. How do you feel about that, Zeus? He's not very happy. He's getting boarded, but he doesn't know that yet. But we have our little tree and our cutesy little stockings for the puppies and the humans and our little quilt. I'm so excited. So watching Mrs. Olive today. Hi, Mrs. Olive. If you're unfamiliar of who Mrs. Olive is, she is Zia's best friend. Hi, Zia. Come over here, Bibs. She's Zia's best friend. She is my really good friend's Emma's dog. Emma's amazing. She is one of my friends from college. She lives like down the road, so I watch her dog quite frequently. She watches my dogs. It is amazing. But we are going to unbox a few things that Zeus is very excited about, obviously, that I got recently that I'm super excited about. Number one that I've already opened, these are some duck feet. These are the King Lou duck feet. These are amazing. Duck feet have 10 out of 10, like, changed my dog's teeth. Forever, for good. They really get the plaque and tartar off. So do most meaty bones, but these ones are incredible. I can get them in a box. I think there's 80 in here, 40, and incredible. Dogs absolutely love them. It is a must-have in this household. They also love playing with the boxes. Number two, here we have some CBD oil. Our favorite CBD company, Petals and Tails, is kind of changing up their formulation a little bit, and we work really closely with them. I love the owner. She is incredible. So she let us try out the new formulation. So I'm excited to see if it helps the dogs, works out just like the old formulation. Look at this dog. You can't tell me that he doesn't love this stuff. Like, what is wrong with him? Lastly, we have this holiday burr box that one of our good friends gifted us. She also lives in the Salt Lake area, and this thing is so incredibly cute. There's duck necks in it, so these dogs are thinking they're getting a treat right now. But look how incredibly cute this is. There's instructions, there's treat recipes, there's a hot cocoa kit. Like, this thing is amazing. We have some homemade dog treats, Zeuser, buddy. We have some more treats in this cute candy cane. We have some hot chocolate. We have some calming tea. We have some duck necks that the dogs are ready to devour. And a cute lick mat. I am so excited to put this to the test and give it to the dogs. Taking a little lunch break, we have some sticky rice, homemade steak tips, and some orange chicken. Zeus wishes he could partake, but he cannot. I'm going to scarf this down as fast as I can and then start my video that I'm super excited about. Actually, we're going to eat this, play with the dogs outside, and then start the video, then get ready for work. So we got lots planned. They wait for this all damn day long. All they want is the ball. I just picked a giveaway winner, so I'm going to make sure I have everything in my little giveaway box ready to be shipped out. Huh, Zeus. Let's make a Utah classic. These are called dirty sodas. We have a bunch of dirty soda shops. I don't really love soda that much, so I'm going to make like a dirty water. They have like water options. So I start off with my cup. It just has a bunch of Pebble ice. Of course, it's the best ice. And then I'm going to add 4 pumps of pineapple. There's pineapple syrup. And then I'm going to add 4 pumps of peach syrup. This is a sugar-free peach. Usually when you get this at Swig, they're all sugar-free, but those are hard to find. And then this is a coconut. I'm going to do 2 of the coconut. And then a good splish splash of the raspberry puree. This is key. Like, it does not taste good without the raspberry puree. So I'm going to do a little bit of a glug in there. And then I top it off with sparkling water. You can do it with regular water, but sparkling water just makes it so spicy. I like to use Topo Chico. It is the spiciest of spicy waters. If you like a fizzy water and you like it very sparkling, this is the best one. It is so bubbly and so delicious. So I just add the whole thing to my cup. Cup is obviously optional, but it makes it so much more fun. And it is like spicy. Perfect. And then you top it off with a squeeze of half of a lime. So good. So good. So if you want to try a Utah soda, just do this, but with soda and a little bit of vanilla creamer, and it's to die for. Okay, it's been a few days since I last saw you, but we've made it to the airport. We boarded the dogs. Zach is making fun of me. We boarded the dogs, and that was a very sad and very stressful experience because it was terrible, to be honest, but they are safe and they're good. We are flying standby, so we made it on the plane, and then they deplaned us. So now we're hanging out, waiting for our new plane. Got some of these bad boys, and we're just hanging out, ready to go to Texas. So I will see you in the next vloggy vlog. Maybe a little Texas action, maybe a little Christmas action, but that is it.